In the quiet heart of Igbo land, under the golden sun, where ancient palm trees sway in the warm breeze, two boys grew up, chasing laughter. Their names were Samtochukwu and Ifeanyi. Where Samtochukwu ran, Ifeanyi followed. Where Ifeanyi sat, Samtochukwu kept him company. Their bond was strong, woven through childhood games, shared secrets and dreams whispered under moonlit skies. But jealousy has a way of creeping into even the purest of hearts. They ran barefoot through the village square, weaving between baskets of cassava and elders' stools. Samtachukwu, bright-eyed, always smiling, carried a confidence that lit every room. Ifeanyi watched his friend with silent pride and silent envy. As the seasons passed, Samtachukwu grew into a young man admired by many. His intelligence, his kindness, his light shone bright. But Ifeanyi, he felt his own light dim in that shadow. He became quiet, distant, overshadowed by the friend he once adored. One humid evening, Samtachukwu clapped his friend on the shoulder. Ifeanyi, come over for dinner tonight, he said, grinning. I'll cook something special just for you. Ifeanyi forced a smile. A bitter taste rose in his throat. Don't worry, Samto. Tonight, you'll taste the best meal of your life, he replied with a hint of sarcasm, his eyes clouded with silent rage. Nearby, a little girl watched them, Onion barefoot, bright-eyed, holding a basket of ripe mangoes. Her ears perked at their conversation, curiosity sparking in her young mind. Later that night, Ifeanyi stood over a steaming pot in Samtachukwu's clay-walled kitchen. His hands trembled as he opened a small cloth pouch, revealing white powder. His eyes darted to the door, before he poured it in, watching it dissolve into the blood-red stew. He whispered, tears brimming in his eyes, It's nothing personal, Samtachukwu. I just can't take it anymore. But unknown to him, little Onyinye was peeking through the window, her eyes widening in horror. Onyinye rushed to Samtachukwu, tugging his sleeve urgently as he set the table in his backyard under flickering lantern light. Uncle Samtachukwu, don't eat the food. He frowned, puzzled. Why, Onyinye? What's wrong? She glanced around nervously, then whispered, Uncle Ifeanyi put something in the stew. I saw him. The air grew heavy. Samtachukwu felt his chest tighten as his gaze shifted towards the kitchen window. He patted Onyinye's head gently. Thank you, Onyinye. Let's handle this carefully. Afani soon joined him at the table, forcing a bright smile. I hope you're ready for the best stew you've ever tasted, he said, his voice trembling. Samtachukwu smiled back, calm but watchful. Of course. But Afani, you should eat first. You work so hard on this meal. Afani's face drained of color. Oh no, I've already eaten. You go ahead. Samtachukwu leaned forward, his voice darkening. Come on, Afani. We've shared everything since we were kids. Eat with me. Onyinye added softly. Yes, Uncle Afani. Taste it first. Sweat rolled down Afani's temples. His hands shook as he dropped his spoon. I don't feel hungry right now. Samtachukwu's voice turned sharp, filled with sorrow deeper than anger. Not hungry or afraid of what you've served me? Sound of crickets. Silence fell. The lantern flickered, casting long shadows on Ifeanyi's trembling face as tears spilled from his eyes. I'm sorry, Samtachukwu, he sobbed. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was jealous. Everyone loves you, and I couldn't take it anymore. Samtachukwu's heart ached as he stared at the friend he once called brother. You could have talked to me, Ifeanyi. Instead, you chose betrayal. You were willing to take my life over jealousy? Ifeanyi buried his face in his palms, shaking with grief. I don't know what came over me. I was lost in my bitterness. Please, forgive me. Small but strong, Onyinye stepped forward, her voice clear and wise beyond her years. Uncle Ifeanyi, jealousy is like poison. It doesn't just hurt others, it destroys you too. Samtachukwu sighed deeply, his eyes wet with sadness. She is right. You've poisoned more than this food. You've poisoned our friendship. Samtachukwu rose from the table, taking Onyinye's small hand in his. Together, they walked away into the silent night, leaving Ifeanyi alone under the flickering lantern light. Sound of Ifeanyi sobbing quietly. Ifeanyi slumped forward, his head buried in trembling hands, consumed by regret. Final concluding narration. Jealousy is a fire that consumes everything it touches. In the end, it leaves only ashes of what once was. Choose love, not envy. You can subscribe to Tales by Quest for more stories. Like, comment, and share your thoughts. See you in the next post.